We often notice it, don't we? That subtle shift in the air between two people. A quiet alteration in the landscape of intimacy. The warmth of a shared glance, once so vibrant, might begin to recede, giving way to a different kind of light. A cooler, more distant glow. The easy comfort of a touch, once a language spoken without words, can feel as if it has subtly changed its accent, or perhaps fallen silent altogether. This feeling, this sense that something has shifted, it settles deep within us. We feel it perhaps before we can name it. We see it in the eyes of another, not as a judgment, but as a gentle withdrawal, a quiet turning away. And in that quiet, a question forms, heavy with a longing that is both tender and disquieting. Why? Why does it feel as though the current has slowed? Why does her gaze seem to hold a different story now, one that no longer reflects the same undeniable spark? Why doesn't she feel the same anymore? This question, this quiet apprehension, it is a call. But before we rush outward, seeking answers and explanations, or in what might be wrong with her or with us, I invite you to simply stop, to breathe, to turn your gaze inward, not with judgment, but with a deep, compassionate curiosity. For the essence of what we seek is not found in what is broken, but in understanding the flow of life itself. Between a man and a woman flows not just passion, but life itself. It is a river, sometimes roaring, sometimes a gentle murmur, but always present. This invisible energy, this vital current, it nourishes everything. It is the very pulse of creation, the subtle hum beneath the surface of all existence. It does not simply vanish. It is not extinguished like a flame. No, this energy, this raw, beautiful, sacred force, it merely changes its course. It becomes less visible, perhaps, like a river that has found a new, hidden path beneath the earth, its surface waters now still, yet its essence still flowing deep below. We often mistake this subtle shift for an ending. We think passion has left us. We believe desire has faded. But often, my friend, it is not that passion has abandoned us. It is that we have, perhaps in our busyness, in our quiet anxieties, in our turning away from ourselves, we have, in a sense, left ourselves. We have become disconnected from the very source of that vital energy within our own being. Consider this. When energy is blocked, we don't lose sex. We lose vitality. We lose the vibrant hum that makes life feel rich and meaningful. We lose the spark in our eyes, the spring in our step, the genuine laughter that bubbles up from an unburdened heart. This blockage isn't always a dramatic event. Sometimes it's a slow, almost imperceptible turning away from our own inner landscape. It's when we stop listening to the whispers of our body, when we silence the subtle call of our soul. Desire, true desire, is not merely a physical craving. It is the language through which the soul speaks. It is the profound longing for connection, for creation, for the full, vibrant expression of who we are. When we cease to hear this language within ourselves, when we neglect the inner garden of our own being, that powerful current of life begins to recede from the surface. It doesn't disappear, it simply withdraws, waiting for us to remember it, to tend to it once more. And for a man especially, the journey of life, the passage of years, does not diminish his inherent power. A man doesn't lose power when he ages.
He loses it when he stops looking with wonder, when he ceases to be present to the unfolding mystery of life, both within himself and in the world around him. When the gaze loses its curiosity, its gentle inquiry, its capacity to truly see, not just the surface, but the depth, then the connection to that vital energy can become obscured. This moment, this feeling of waning attraction, is not a verdict. It is not a judgment upon you or upon her. No, it is a profound invitation. It is a quiet, insistent call to awakening. It is an opportunity to stop, truly stop, to breathe deeply and consciously, and to listen to the whispers of what we have perhaps grown accustomed to ignoring, to the subtle stirrings of our own neglected vitality waiting to be rediscovered. Attraction itself, in its purest form, is not a sin, nor is it merely a fleeting emotion. It is the universe remembering itself. It is the fundamental force that draws all things together, a reflection of the profound interconnectedness of existence. When we feel that bridge of attraction becoming shaky, it is often a sign that our own connection to this universal current, to the vibrant life force within us, has grown tenuous. This is a journey inward, a journey not of fixing, but of rediscovering, of reestablishing a sacred relationship with your own energy, your own deepest self, to remember that the current has always been there, flowing, waiting for your conscious presence. Listen, feel, breathe. The energy within you has never died. It's been waiting for you to awaken. When a man and a woman truly connect, a current begins to flow. It's more than just a feeling of attraction, isn't it? It's a deep, resonant hum, a silent symphony that plays between two souls. We feel it, a palpable warmth, a quickening in the air. Between a man and a woman flows not just passion, but life itself, a vibrant, creative force that animates everything it touches. You felt this, haven't you? That electric sense of being truly seen, truly met. That moment when her gaze met yours, and the world seemed to shift just a little. When her laughter became a melody you wanted to carry in your heart. This is the pulse of life, alive and dancing between you. But then, something changes, slowly, imperceptibly at first. The pulse, once so strong, begins to falter. The vibrant current, it seems to lose its charge. That quickening in the air becomes still. The melody softens, then fades, and we are left with a quiet question, a silent ache. We often look for answers in the obvious places. We blame time. It's just how things go, we tell ourselves. Routine sets in, life happens. We point to the demands of work, the endless list of chores, the relentless rhythm of daily existence. And yes, these things can certainly contribute. They can wear us down, steal our moments of quiet connection. But are they the true cause? Or are they simply the convenient scapegoats, the visible symptoms of something far deeper? It's easy to believe that the body simply loses its allure, that her form, once so captivating, somehow becomes less desirable, or that your own presence no longer holds the same magnetic pull. But this is rarely the core of it.
True attraction, the kind that speaks to the soul, it doesn't simply vanish with a wrinkle or a change in shape. The outward form is but a vessel. The essence, the energy, that's where the true story unfolds. The truth, I believe, lies in the energy itself. That beautiful current, which once flowed so freely, so generously, has encountered obstacles, invisible barriers. They are not physical walls, you see, but energetic ones, subtle yet profound. They build up, brick by silent brick, until the flow becomes a trickle or stops altogether. Consider the weight of unspoken words. Have you ever felt it? The things left unsaid, the small hurts, the quiet disappointments, the moments of longing that never found their voice. Each unexpressed truth, each swallowed emotion, becomes a tiny stone in the riverbed of your shared energy. Over time, these stones accumulate. They block the natural flow. The current becomes sluggish, then stagnant. It's not that the love disappears, no. It's that the channel for its expression becomes obstructed. The heart longs to speak, but the words are held captive, trapped behind a wall of fear or habit, or a mistaken belief that silence is somehow safer. But silence, when it is born of fear, is a powerful barrier. It slowly erodes the very intimacy it seeks to protect. It creates distance, not closeness. It chills the warmth that once flowed so readily. And what of the heavy burden of unfulfilled expectations? We all carry them, don't we? Silent hopes, whispered dreams we hold for our partners, for our relationship, for our shared future. Sometimes these expectations are explicit, but more often they are unspoken, a quiet understanding we believe should exist. We imagine a certain response, a particular gesture, a way of being that would complete us. And when these visions remain unfulfilled, when the reality falls short of the imagined ideal, a subtle disappointment sets in. This disappointment, if left unaddressed, becomes a powerful drag on the energetic current. It's like an anchor holding back the ship of your connection. It saps the joy, dims the light, and replaces spontaneous delight with a quiet, persistent sadness. It's not about blame or who is right or wrong. It's about the sheer weight of these unacknowledged hopes, how they press down on the vibrant spirit that once soared so freely. Then there is the sheer grind of modern life, the omnipresent fatigue, the relentless stress. Our nervous systems are constantly bombarded. Deadlines, responsibilities, the ceaseless hum of information. We are pulled in so many directions. Our vital energy is fragmented, dissipated. When we come home, we are often depleted, shells of our former selves. How can desire flourish in such an environment? How can the sacred current flow when our very being is exhausted? When the body is tired, the soul retreats. When the mind is overwhelmed, the heart closes. The energy that once sought connection now craves only rest, only quietude. This isn't a rejection of the other, you see. It's a profound need for self-preservation, for replenishment. But in this state of chronic depletion, the space for intimacy, for the free exchange of life force, it shrinks, it withers. When energy is blocked, we don't lose sex, we lose vitality. We lose that innate spark that makes us feel alive, vibrant, desirable. And perhaps the most insidious barrier of all, the absence of wonder.
Remember the early days, the sense of discovery, of seeing the beloved as a source of endless fascination, the thrill of shared laughter over something small, the quiet awe of simply being together. Life, when viewed through the eyes of wonder, is a magical place. Every sunrise, every shared glance, every touch becomes an opportunity for connection, for aliveness. But as routine takes hold, as the familiar becomes commonplace, we can lose that precious lens. We stop looking with fresh eyes. We stop listening with open hearts. The world and our partner within it can begin to feel ordinary. And when wonder fades, a vital source of energy for attraction also diminishes. A man doesn't lose power when he ages. He loses it when he stops looking with wonder, when he stops seeing the magic in the everyday, the sacred in the mundane. This is the deeper truth, isn't it? When the current of life between two people weakens, it's not about a flaw in her or a failing in you. It's about the energy that once flowed so freely, now encountering these unseen blockages. The weight of words unsaid, the burden of dreams unacknowledged, the exhaustion that drains the spirit, the fading of that precious sense of wonder. When these energies are blocked, we don't just lose the physical expression of intimacy, we lose something far more profound. We lose vitality itself, that essential spark that ignites our eyes, that fuels our creativity, that gives life its vibrant hue. We dim our own light. It's not about losing oneself in some dramatic fashion. No, it's a quieter, more insidious process. It's about forgetting oneself, forgetting that vibrant, flowing essence that is your true nature, forgetting that you are a vessel for life itself, a conduit for love and creative force. This forgetting, this slow, quiet drift away from your own authentic, pulsating core, this is where the answer to the question of fading attraction truly lies. It is in this subtle yet profound disconnection from our own inner current that the magnetic pull between souls begins to weaken.
Когда мы говорим о желании, что мы на самом деле имеем в виду? Многие думают, что это всего лишь поверхностное влечение, мимолетное притяжение форм.
Но это лишь эхо, тень на стене. Истинное желание, оно гораздо глубже, гораздо священнее. Оно не просто призыв тела, хотя тело и является его прекрасным проводником. Нет, желание — это песня души.
Это словно два камертона, настроенных на одну волну, начинают вибрировать в унисон. Понимаете, привлечение — это не грех, это не порок, не что-то низменное, что нужно подавлять или стыдиться. Это не просто химическая реакция или биологическая потребность, гораздо глубже. Привлечение — это вселенная, вспоминающая себя. Это космический танец, в котором частицы жизни и сознания узнают друг друга, стремятся слиться, чтобы создать нечто большее, чтобы продолжить великий поток бытия. Это память о единстве, о том времени, когда все было одним, и теперь в разделении мы интуитивно ищем это возвращение к целостности. Поэтому, когда влечение угасает или когда мы перестаем его чувствовать, это не обязательно означает, что что-то не так с вашим телом или с телом вашего партнера. Чаще всего это означает, что внутренняя вибрация изменилась, что та искра, которая когда-то горела ярко, возможно, потускнела. И это не приговор, это призыв к пробуждению. Истинное влечение не возникает из внешних форм, оно не зависит от того, насколько идеально вы соответствуете общепринятым стандартам красоты. Оно рождается из внутренней вибрации, из вашего присутствия, из вашей подлинности. Вспомните моменты, когда вы были по-настоящему живы, когда вы были увлечены своим делом, своей страстью, когда вы смеялись от души или творили что-то прекрасное. В эти моменты вы светились, вы были магнитом. И это свечение не имело ничего общего с тем, как выглядела ваша прическа или сколько морщин было на вашем лице. Это было сияние вашей души. Когда мужчина дышит глубоко своей жизнью, когда он осознает свое предназначение, когда он искренен в своем присутствии, он становится магнитом. Это не демонстрация силы, не показная брутальность, это проявление цельности. Это таинство, когда его собственная энергия жизни, его креативность, его способность к любви и удивлению становится видимой и притягательной для другого. Он не пытается быть кем-то, кем он не является. Он просто есть. Он излучает свою подлинность. И эта подлинность, эта цельность, это внутреннее свечение — вот что на самом деле привлекает. Подумайте об этом. Когда мы теряем эту связь с собой, когда мы забываем, кто мы есть на самом деле, когда мы позволяем рутине или страхам заглушить нашу внутреннюю песню, мы перестаем светиться. И тогда, конечно, и другой человек перестает улавливать ту вибрацию, которая когда-то притягивала его. Когда энергия блокируется, мы не просто теряем секс, мы теряем жизненность, мы теряем ту искру, которая делает нас живыми, творческими, способными любить и вдохновлять. Иногда мы слишком сосредоточены на том, чтобы хотеть быть желанными, хотеть получить подтверждение извне. Но влечение — это не про хотеть, а про быть. Быть живым, быть настоящим, быть открытым потоку жизни. Когда вы позволяете себе дышать полной грудью, когда вы находите радость в своем существовании, когда вы позволяете себе быть уязвимым и подлинным, вы становитесь источником, а не просто сосудом, ожидающим наполнения. Вспомните, как вы смотрели на мир в детстве. С каким удивлением, с какой жаждой открытий. Мужчина не теряет силу, когда стареет. Он теряет ее, когда перестает смотреть на мир с удивлением, когда он закрывается от новой информации, от новых чувств, от новой глубины.
когда он перестает дышать жизнью, позволяя ей просто проходить мимо. И это касается не только мужчины. Это универсальный закон.
Когда женщина дышит глубоко, жизнь дышит с ней. Ее энергия расцветает, ее присутствие становится теплым и манящим, потому что она сама является источником, а не ищет его вовне. When we breathe deeply, we invite the life force to flow unimpeded from the crown of our head to the tips of our toes. This is not merely a physical exercise, it is an energetic realignment. It is about being fully present, not just in the rare moments of intimate connection, but in every single breath, every quiet glance, every mundane task. It means bringing your whole self to the table of life. This journey asks us to rediscover our inner clarity, that quiet knowing, that authentic voice that speaks from the depths. It asks us to reignite our passion for life itself, not just for a specific person or outcome, but for the sheer beauty of existence, the simple miracle of being. It is about reconnecting with our creative impulse, that innate drive to express, to build, to dream, to bring something new into the world, whether it's a song, a garden, or a thoughtful conversation. This creative flow is inextricably linked to our sensual energy. It is the same sacred current, finding different channels of expression. When a man undertakes this quiet pilgrimage back to himself, something profound shifts in his very essence. He stops trying to be someone he thinks he should be. He ceases performing or striving for an external validation that can never truly satisfy the soul. Instead, he simply is. He becomes grounded, rooted, authentic. And in this authentic state of being, he radiates a different kind of energy. It is an energy of wholeness, of self-possession, of quiet power. And then you will notice. You will notice how the world around you begins to respond differently, and especially you will notice how the woman in your life begins to feel this change. It is not something you demand or coax. It is a natural, organic resonance. For between a man and a woman flows not just passion, but life itself. When one of these vessels is vibrant, alive, and flowing, the other cannot help but feel the subtle magnetic pull. She will sense that awakened current within you, not as an obligation, not as a performance, but as a spontaneous and natural echo to your own rediscovered, reignited energy. Her attraction, then, becomes a reflection of your own vibrancy. It is a natural response to your embodied presence, your inner light, your fully awakened self. And in her presence, you may recall that desire is the language through which the soul speaks. It is not merely a physical urge, but a profound yearning for connection, for unity, for the sacred dance of two beings fully alive. When a woman breathes deeply, life breathes with her, and she will breathe deeply with your awakened life. For desire is not the body calling, it is the soul singing. This path is one of profound awareness, of unwavering presence, and of a tender, respectful touch to your own exquisite soul. It is the journey of remembering who you truly are, beyond all the layers of expectation and experience. It is the journey of becoming whole again. Love, feel, breathe. The energy within you has never died. It's been waiting for you to awaken. We have journeyed together, haven't we? From the quiet ache of a question, from the subtle whisper of anxiety, to a space of deeper understanding. Feel this shift within you now, this gentle settling. It's not a destination we've arrived at, but a new perspective we've quietly unfolded. Remember this: attraction, true, vibrant attraction, it is not something you can capture or conquer or even repair like a broken mechanism. No, it is far more profound, far more organic.
It is a quiet light that blossoms from the very core of our being, from the unseen depths, when we simply allow life itself to flow freely through us. It is not about finding the right words, or mastering a technique, or performing a specific action. It is about remembering and returning to your own authenticity, to the wild, pulsating current of life energy that resides within you. This energy, this sacred current, has always been within you. Always. It has merely been waiting for the moment to unfurl itself once more, like a long dormant seed anticipating the spring sun. It has never truly vanished. It has only perhaps been overshadowed, or forgotten, or simply unheard. Think for a moment. What if desire is not merely a physical craving, but something far grander? What if, indeed, desire is the language through which the soul speaks? A longing not just for another, but for a deeper communion with life itself, for more presence, more truth, more of you. Many of us, as we move through life seasons, begin to believe that this vital current, this sensual energy, fades with time, that perhaps it dims or quietly extinguishes itself. But I tell you with absolute certainty that this is not so. A man doesn't lose power when he ages. He loses it when he stops looking with wonder, when he stops breathing in the mystery of existence. And for a woman, when she breathes deeply, truly deeply, life breathes with her. Her essence, her very being, becomes a vibrant, living prayer. When we feel a disconnection, when we sense that quiet distance has crept in, it is often not a loss of sex in its narrowest sense. Rather, when energy is blocked, we don't lose sex, we lose vitality. We lose that vibrant, effervescent sense of being truly alive, truly engaged with the world around us. And when that vitality wanes, the light of attraction, which is simply a reflection of our inner aliveness, can indeed seem to dim. This is not a path of judgment, but of illumination. We are not here to assign blame, but to awaken understanding, to gently uncover the layers that may have obscured the brilliant, undeniable truth of who you are. To remember that attraction, that primal pull, attraction is not sin. It's the universe remembering itself. It's the recognition of life calling to life in all its myriad forms. Perhaps you have felt a quiet sadness, a nostalgia for a time when intimacy felt more effortless, when passion seemed to flow with fewer obstacles. This longing, this curiosity, this hope, these are not weaknesses. They are invitations. They are gentle nudges from your own deeper self, guiding you back to source. The true journey is not outwards, seeking to fix or mend something in another. No, the truest, most profound journey is always inwards. It is about becoming alive, breathing, and deeply aware yourself. It is about reconnecting with your own inherent worth, your own sacred nature. For it is from this place of inner richness, of self-possession and vibrant presence, that true intimacy blossoms. It is from this wellspring that attraction springs forth, not as a demand, but as an offering. When we cease to be afraid of our own profound power, of the vast, creative, healing energy that resides within us, life begins to flow again, not just in moments of intimacy, but in every breath, every interaction, every creative impulse. This energy is boundless. It is life itself. And between a man and a woman flows not just passion, but life itself. A shared current, a sacred exchange that nourishes and elevates both. So let us gently lay down the burden of fixing or conquering. Let us instead embrace the quiet wisdom of simply being, of allowing, of remembering. The answers you seek are not hidden in complex theories or techniques. They are woven into the very fabric of your being. They reside in the quiet light within. Love, feel, breathe. The energy within you has never died. It's been waiting for you to awaken.